Alrighty, we're set here for some baseball. It's the Cardinals versus the Detroit Tigers again here in Game 2 of this 3-game road series. Left here, we're headed to Comerica Park here for some baseball. Thank you for joining us live here. Beautiful evening here. Cardinals are just one game under 500. There's the fan cam out in right field. Fans getting set here at Comerica Park. Pretty big, decent crowd here at tonight's game. Jack Flaherty, the former Cardinals pitcher who was sent to Detroit, or ended up there, is pitching on the mound. Brandon Crawford, he's leading things off. He had such a terrific game. He's batting .458. Absolutely a monster average he's putting aboard right now. .458. Swung at and missed, and so he's down in the hole, 0-2 the count. The pitch. Here's a drive into shallow right center field, but the second baseman ranges back and gets it for the out. So one away. Here's the lineup for your Cardinals. Crawford batting in top of the lineup. Look at that average, .440 for Brandon Crawford. Got then Brendan Donovan, who's batting next. He's on an 8-game hitting streak. He's batting .366 here. Here comes the pitch.
1-0.
Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Brendan Donovan so far has 9 doubles, the most out of any Cardinals player on the team right now. Here's a drive in left field. Base hit for Brendan Donovan. So that'll be a 9-game hitting streak for Brendan Donovan. Base hit. Batting in the third hole is Paul Goldschmidt. He's back after taking a night off. So we had Jared Young. Ripped through the infield, and that'll be base hit. So runners aboard here at first and second, as the Tigers defense is not able to capitalize, and that's an 11-game hitting streak there for Paul Goldschmidt. Wow. Nolan Gorman, he's batting .271. Ripped through the infield, that's base hit. One run's coming home, another run's on its way to third. The slide safe at third, and the Cardinals take an early 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Nolan Gorman just extended his hitting streak to 11 games as well. That ball was absolutely perfectly placed there into shallow center field where a run scores. So the Cardinals now have runners at first and third. So the Cardinals capitalizing on some infield defensive shortfalls there from the Tigers. There's a grounder hit to third, thrown to second, could be double play, thrown to first, double play. That'll end the inning. Nolan Gorman with an RBI hit gives the Cardinals their first run of the game. They lead 1-0 here. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Sonny Gray, he's pitched 6 games this year. So far, he's got a 1-for-3 record with an ERA of 3.58, Sonny Gray is just one of those middle-of-the-road pitchers. Sometimes he has good quality starts. Other times, falls apart. So we're curious to see what he does here.
No.
A ball taken just right on the corner there. 1-0 the count. We get set here again. Here comes the pitch.
No.
A 2-0 the count. And a foul ball. 2-1. Against Akil Badeau. And Akil is down in the count. 2-2 now. Comes the pitch. Strike him out. He's running for first, though. Contreras throws to first and out. So that's the first strikeout there of the game for Sonny Gray. Matt Vierling, he's batting 158, batting second for the Tigers. Here comes the pitch. And a strike at the knees, 0-1. Get set here again.
No, that's a ball.
And just a bit outside, so it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
So the Cardinals won the series opener against the Detroit Tigers yesterday by a score of 7-3. Cardinals are 7-3 in their last 10. Done really good here. 2-2 the count. There's another foul tip. Vierling is really protecting the plate. Goodness, another foul ball. The pitch. And strike him out. That's the second strikeout of the inning for Sonny Gray there. Nice job. To bat, he's 165 this season. And here's a base hit for. So Mark Kenya is aboard here with base hit for the Detroit Tigers. Ball taken low, 1-0 the count.
Ball.
2-1. Evens up the count, 2-2. Sonny Gray looking to get out of a jam here with a runner on first. Popped up, Paul Goldschmidt roaming over into foul territory. Scouted for the out, and that'll end the inning. We're through the first inning. Cardinals lead 1-0. We're headed to the top of the second. You got Jordan Walker, Contreras, and Alec Burleson coming up to bat. There's a drive into right field into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Jordan Walker not stopping. He's going to third. Safe with a triple. Jordan Walker. Nice job. His second triple of the year there. That ball was absolutely hit perfectly into the gap in between center field and left field there, where the ball ranges to the wall. Jordan Walker, with the speed that he has, is able to get aboard with a triple. So the Cardinals have a runner in scoring position 90 feet away. And there's a pop, but foul. Wilson Contreras, he's batting .235 right now. And another foul ball. So 0-2. There's a grounder hit to second, thrown to first. And that'll be a sacrifice grounder, RBI, for Wilson Contreras, as the Cardinals do pick up a run. And now lead 2-0. Alec Burleson batting .378 right now. And it's unreal. A lot of these Cardinals players are having really good at bats. 0-1.
0-1.
Takes a strike inside. Quick 0-2 as he looks at a pitch high and in the zone. And a foul tip as he chases that one out of the zone. So the at-bat continues.
That's a ball.
1-2. Takes a ball outside.
Ball.
Evens up the count now. 2-2.
Full count.
Full count. 3-2. He wouldn't walk him, would he? I don't know. About to find out. The pitch.
Ball 4.
And ball 4. Alec Burleson will take a walk. Cardinals have a runner on first. Ball 1-0 the count. Dylan Carlson. He's got a 9-game hitting streak. And that's base hit. So couldn't make the diving stop there. The third baseman for the Detroit Tigers, and it's considered a base hit. So that's a 10-game hitting streak there for Dylan Carlson. And the inning continues. Well, the Detroit Tigers defense is just absolutely falling apart here, and the Cardinals are taking advantage of it and capitalizing it on grounders. Here's a drive into right field and caught for the out. And so there's 2 away as Alec Burleson will fly out into right field. Brendan Donovan, he's 1 for 1. And that's a high fly ball, but foul. Oh, and 2 the count. Quickly down in the hole. Cardinals have runners at first and second. And he strikes out. Brendan Donovan. And so the Cardinals strand a couple runners on a couple hits. They still lead 2-0 here. We're headed to the bottom of the second. Colt Keith. We're getting set here for the bottom part of the order for the Detroit Tigers. Check swing, but it was already ruled a strike. Behind the plate. There's the look at the umpire behind the plate. There's a drive, lifted high, but foul. So the Cardinals will play tomorrow night against the Detroit Tigers before having a day off Thursday and then headed back to St. Louis for a six-game series. Burleson ranging in, can't get to it, and so that'll drop down for a base hit. And Colt Keith's aboard. That ball was perfectly placed right there in the shallow left center field. Burleson has to make a run for it. At least they keep the ball out in front. And only get a single on that. Grounder, Arenado throws it to second, thrown to first. Double play. 2 away. 5-4-3 double play for the Cardinals. Nice job. Andy Ibanez, he went 0 for 5 last night. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's a foul ball, 0-2. I guess 0-4 last game, excuse me. And struck him out. Sonny Gray picks up another strikeout there. Cardinals, really solid inning. They still lead this one 2-0 against the Detroit Tigers as we're headed to the top of the third. The accounts and descriptions of this game in its entirety may not be rebroadcasted, retransmitted, or redisseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh for 1. Paul Goldschmidt looks at a strike. He's 1 for 1. Takes a strike in there again. 0 for 2. And that's a wild pitch. Swung at and missed. And Paul Goldschmidt will strike out. So there's 1 away. Nolan Gorman. He's 1 for 2. 1 for 1, rather.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's a drive, lifted high, well deep, way back, center field, wall, looking up, goodbye, home run. Nolan Gorman with the drive, and that gives the Cardinals an extra run, his 7th home run. That ball was absolutely crushed, and the Cardinals now lead 3-0 here in the top of the third. Let's take a look at this on our StatCast here. That ball was absolutely deeply driven out to center field. It was a 445-foot home run with a 110-mile-an-hour exit velo. There's a pop-up. Should be playable. Center fielder ranging over. He's got it for the second out. Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jordan Walker. He's 1 for 1. Had a triple and scored his last at bat. And takes that breaking pitch down and outside the zone. Swung and miss for 0-1. 0-2 the count. We get set here again. And strike three struck him out. Jordan Walker goes down striking out. Well, Nolan Gorman with the home run gives the Cardinals an extra run. We lead 3-0. We're here set for the bottom part of the order here against the Detroit Tigers. Zach McKinstry. He's batting .286. The pitch 0-1. Takes another strike right at the knees, so he's down in the count. Foul tip. Chopped foul. Zach McKinstry is really fighting it out on the play here. Ball 1-2 now. Couldn't get him to chase there on that one. One and two. That's the 8th pitch this at bat alone. There's a grounder hit to Donovan, thrown to first for the out. And so there's one away. Carson Kelly is coming up to bat. There's a drive out in the right field. Carlson ranging over. He's got it for the second out. So 2 are down. Akil Badu. He is 0 for 1 in this one. He's batting the top of the order. And a strike. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
It is absolutely like night and day. Oh, there's a drive. Goldschmidt. Diving stop there as he jumps up, rather. Nice job, Goldschmidt. Look at it. He jumps up and gets this ball for the third out. And the Cardinals still lead 3-0. We'll hold that thought. We'll be back right after this. Back with us here, we're batting the top of the 4th. Wilson Contreras, he's 0 for 1.
1-0.
Takes a ball, 1-0 the count. One and one the count. There's a drive, lifted high, deep. Will it stay fair? It's just foul. Wow, 4 feet, foul. And that's ripped through the infield as Kelly's not able to get it there at third again. And so the Cardinals have a runner aboard. Unbelievable that Carson Kelly there at third base for the Tigers, not able to make a simple routine grounder play, that he just lets the ball get past him, and that's why you get a runner at first. Alec Burleson.
Ball.
1-0 the count.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
2-0.
Reride. 2-1. Too high.
3-1 the count.
That's down. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Alec Burleson has walked again. That's his second walk allowed by Jack Flaherty. So a runner now is at first. Dylan Carlson, 1 for 1. Swung at a pitch up inside the zone. A little action happening in the bullpen for the Tigers.
1-1.
There's a ball, 1-1.
Ball 2. Up.
Ball 2, 2-1. And a strike evens up the count, 2-2. There's a drive lifted deep into center field, way back. Wall looking out. This could be. Nice job. At least advance the runner there. Nice job to at least advance the runner there by Dylan Carlson. Brandon Crawford, he's 0 for 2. And that's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, 1-1 the count. There's a drive into left field. Base hit for Brandon Crawford. Runners, though, will decide to hold, and that'll be bases loaded here. There's a quick throw back in the infield, so the runners decide not to advance. So bases are loaded for Brendan Donovan. And that ball is just foul. What if we could see a grand slam here? 1 for 2. And just foul. Brendan Donovan is 4-0-9 with runners in scoring position. Here's a drive into left field. And that's caught. Runners coming home. And the Cardinals will score a run there on the sac fly for Brendan Donovan. The runners still aboard at first and second. So you got Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the first. Takes a strike in the upper part of the zone, 0-1. Goldschmidt falls behind in the count, 0-2. And he struck out. Paul Goldschmidt. Cardinals do pick up a run on a few hits. They still lead 4-0 here. So we're set here. Here comes the pitch, Matt Vierling. There's a pitch. And struck him out. Sonny Gray, that's his fourth strikeout here. Mark Kenya, he's 1 for 1, singling in the first. Getting his second time through the order here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's a drive out in the left field. Base hit for Mark Kenya. So now he's 2 for 2. As the Detroit Tigers have a runner aboard. And there's a drive. Base hit. Oh, no. Wow, Walker was able to get there in time. It didn't look like Walker was able to get there in time, but he did. Nice job. The runner holds it first. There's a drive into right field. Carlson ranging over. Got it in his glove, and that'll end the inning. Detroit Tigers go down quickly. Cardinals still lead 4-0. Wow, that was a quick half there. That was.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Nolan Gorman, he's 2 for 2. Swinging, striking miss. 0-1. There's a drive lifted high into right center field. Caught for the out. So Gorman will fly out. There's the first out. Nolan Arenado, he's 0 for 2. Here comes the pitch.
1-0.
1-0. Another ball looked at. Jack Flaherty was a former pitcher for the Cardinals.
Ball 3.
Just never thought we would see the day that
no strike.
good to see him pitching for another team. It counts 3-1 now for Nolan Arenado. He takes a strike inside. And there's a base hit for Arenado. He hits that one into right field. And so that's going to be a pitching change for the Tigers. Tigers are going to go to their bullpen here. New arm right after this. You got Casey Mize, pitched 9 games, got a 2-0 record. Looking to hold things here. Give the Tigers potentially back into this one. They're down 4-0 right now. Sonny Gray has just shut them down. And the Cardinals defense.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
There's a ball for the first pitch. 1-0. Strike. Right on the corner there. And a swinging miss there from Jordan Walker. 1-2. There's a base hit ripped through the infield there, right past the third baseman, Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly's really struggled there at third base today. for the Tigers. This really hasn't been solid, capable defense, and that's really led to some big hits for the Cardinals.
Ball, no.
Ball taken outside, 1-0. Wilson Contreras, he's 1 for 2. And Wilson Contreras gets hit by a pitch there. So bases loaded for Alec Burleson. He's got one of the last time Burleson was up, past 2 times he's been walked. Takes a strike inside. 0-1. Last 3 games he's had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Could he get a grand slam here? There's a drive lifted high into left field. Playable. And that's caught. And that'll hold the runners. The bases loaded. Quick throw. Hit. Dylan Carlson. He's 1 for 2. Takes a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Carlson's just batting 1 for 11.
1 ball,
Sorry.
1 strike.
.111 with runners in scoring position. Takes a strike and a swinging miss. And a swing and a miss from Dylan Carlson again. So that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Cardinals looking to capitalize here. And they do it. And no, they can't, as that's a liner. Carson Kelly. And so bases loaded, the Cardinals on a couple of hits. They still lead here 4-0. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, down low.
1-1 the count. The pitch.
Ball 2, down.
Ball 2. And here's a pitch. Brendan Donovan thrown to first for the out. And there's 1 away. And Andy Ibanez, he's 0 for 1. Going to hopefully get his first hit of this series. He was 0 for 4 last night. This will be his 2nd time through the order against the Cardinals. Takes a strike, 0-1. And a grounder, but foul, 0-2. The pitch. And just foul tip, so the at-bat continues.
No. 2-2.
2-2 the count. Andy Ibanez is really really fighting here at the plate. And struck him out. So now he's 0 for 2. 5th strikeout for Sonny Gray. Got him looking. Zach McKinstry, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the 3rd. Sonny Gray has just really been having a nice, solid day defensively is keeping Tigers out of this one, shutting them down. 1-1.
Ha! 1-2.
The pitch. And struck him out. That's the 6th strikeout for Sonny Gray, and that retires the side. Cardinals still lead 4-0. We're headed to the top of the 6th here at Comerica Park. Brandon Crawford singled in the 4th. Currently batting .444 right now.
Yep.
Swinging and a miss. Had a ball just outside, but up and high and in the zone. On the edge, 0-2. And here's an infield pop. And the second baseman has it for the out. So there's one down. Brendan Donovan, he's 1 for 2.
No.
Takes a ball outside, 1-0. Brendan Donovan, his last 6 games, has been a runner. 6 runs, 6 games. And the top of the 6th. Spooky. And remember, when the Cardinals score 6 or more, drinks at any participating on the run location are 60 cents the following day.
2-2.
Evens up the count, 2-2. And foul ball. Protecting the plate there is Donovan. Gets set here again. The pitch. And a grounder hit to first. And he'll step on the bag, and there's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt, he's 1 for 3. Singled in the first.
Ball, no.
Takes a ball just outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped through the infield, base hit for Paul Goldschmidt. And there's a runner aboard for the Cardinals with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th.
up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter,
Nolan Gorman is coming up to bat. Let's take a look at this drive. He had a monster home run into center field. It was a solo shot. Gave the Cardinals an extra run. There's a base. Nope. There's a ball lifted into center field, but it was caught for the out. And so the Cardinals go down, stranding a runner. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Got Kelly, Badu, and Vierling batting for the Tigers. Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1. Takes a strike. At the knees. There's a milestone here for Sonny Gray. He's at 99 career wins. Could he make it 100 tonight? Paul Goldschmidt got this foul tip in the territory, and there's one away.
now batting, the center fielder,
Akil Badu. He's 0 for 2. You will remember that Carson Kelly was a former Cardinals player here tonight at Detroit. He was a Cardinals player in 2016 through 2018. Not to be mistaken with Joe Kelly. That's right. Grounder hit to Crawford, thrown to first. And there's a quick 2 down for the Tigers. Matt Vierling, he's 0 for 2. He struck out the last couple times. This series alone, he's 0 for 6. Cardinals has just been relentless on these Tigers, just mowing them down offensively. Oh for 2. And there's a diving stop by Arenado. Thrown to first. Will it be in time? Nope. Safe. Nice job by Arenado, though, to keep it out in front. To only lead to a single. I mean, that ball easily could have been a double or maybe even a triple had you not had that diving stop there by Arenado. Mark Kenya, he's 2 for 2.
Ball 1.
Takes a ball, 1-0 the count. There's a drive lifted out in the right field. Carlson ranging over. He's got it for the 3rd out. We're headed to the top of the 7th. What an immaculate performance by Sonny Gray. Cardinals still lead 4-0. Nolan Arenado, he's 1 for 3. Singled in the 5th inning. We're set here. And there's a foul ball to the right and out of play. The pitch.
1-1.
And a ball taken way outside the zone. Little action happening in the Tigers bullpen. You got Will Vest. Short hop grounder. First baseman has it. Torkelson, and he'll step on the bag for the out. One away. Jordan Walker, he's 2 for 3. Had a triple, single, and a run. Having a nice day. And here's a foul ball, playable, and caught. And there's 2 down quickly for the Cardinals.
The catcher, number 40,
Wilson Contreras is now coming up to bat. He's 1 for 2. Had a single, an RBI, and a run. And popped up behind the plate. Also playable, though. And the Cardinals go down in order 1, 2, 3 that inning, so we're headed quickly to the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals still lead this one 4-0. Jake Rogers, he's 0 for 2. We get set here for the bottom of the 7th.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
And there's a strike. 0-1. Walker ranging over there in left field as this ball's carrying. Got it for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman,
Colt Keith. He's 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
Takes a ball.
Ha!
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Quick 1-2. And there's a fair ball down the line. Into the corner it'll roll. And so that'll be an easy double there for Colt Keith. He's aboard scoring position with only one out. And there's a strike taken inside for Torkelson. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. 0-2. Struck him out. That's his 7th strikeout of the game there for Sonny Gray. Look at this pitch. He just looks at it right at the knees there. And there's a strike inside the zone for Andy Ibanez, who's 0 for 2. 0 for 4, he's 0 for 2. He's wondering, when is this drought ever going to break for me? Here comes a pitch. And struck him out again. Wow. Andy and Bez now 0 for 7. Cardinals still lead 4-0. Into the 7th inning, we're headed to the top of the 8th. Will Vest. He's pitched 13 games for the Detroit Tigers with a 4.7 ERA. He's got no wins, no saves yet, so take a lot, though, for that to happen. He would have to pitch, and Detroit Tigers would have to really come through offensively. Sonny Gray is still seeming pretty sharp on the mound. So you have Alec Burleson, who's 0 for 1 in the batter's box. Here's a drive into the gap. That's going to be an extra bases for Alec Burleson, as it's going to roll to the wall. And Alec Burleson's in the second with a double. So the Cardinals have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Well, you just got to love those pitches. When those at bats, when you drive it into the gap in between right and center field there, you just know it's going to be extra bases.
No ball, one strike.
Dylan Carlson's swinging strike there, 0-1. He's 1 for 3. Short hop grounder. First baseman has it. He'll step on the bag.
Out.
And there will be the first out here of the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford, he's 1 for 4. Here comes the pitch.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
Tonight's attendance here at Comerica Park, 14,196 fans. This is a school night. That might be why. It's chilly here. And there's a drive at the first. And there's a grounder there for Brandon Crawford.
The batter, the second.
Brendan Donovan, he's 1 for 3. Hit a single RBI his last at bat. Looking to get something going here as the Cardinals have a runner at third. And another short hop grounder thrown to the pitcher. He'll step on the bag. And we're through the top of the eighth. We're headed to the bottom of the eighth. Cardinals lead 4-0 still. They do strand a runner. Zach McKinstry is on the mound. Still got Sonny Gray there.
1 ball, no strike.
On the mound, rather, and Zach McKinstry in the batter's box. That's ripped through for a base hit. There's a little action happening in the Cardinals bullpen. Got Ryan Helsley, Giovanni Gallegos warming up for the Cardinals. Strike in the corner. 0-1. This could be a double play ball. Thrown to second, throw to first. Double play. 3-6-3 double play. Nice job for Goldschmidt. As this was a ground ball that was hit to Goldschmidt. He'll throw it to second. Throwing it back to first to get a 3-6-3 double play there. And there's quick 2 down for the Tigers. Strike at the knees. 0-1 the count. There's a ball lifted high into right field. Carlson ranging over. And he's got it for the third out. We're headed to the top of the ninth. Well, we're through 8 innings, headed to the top of the ninth. Cardinals still lead 4-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 4.
Strike.
And a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. There's a drive into right field. Playable and caught for the out. There's 1 away for the Cardinals. Nolan Gorman, he's 2 for 4. Did have a home run.
Yep.
0 for 1. Strike. It was, I thought, outside of the zone, but close. And quick 0-2. Gorman falls in the count. Here comes the pitch. And a swinging, striking miss. And Nolan Gorman strikes out.
now batting.
So quick 2 down here for the Cardinals. Here in the top of the ninth.
One zero.
There's a drive into the gap in between left and center field, but it's caught. So there's a runner aboard. Or stopped, rather. The ball was stopped. So Got one runner aboard here. Nolan Arenado on first. Jordan Walker. That ball's hit. Thrown to first. And that'll retire the side. So Jordan Walker grounds out. The Cardinals will strand a runner on a hit. They still lead 4-0. We got Ryan Helsley coming in for the Cardinals. Ryan Helsley is coming into this game as our closing pitcher. Here's our Chevy Track keys of the game there.
No.
Ball taken outside, 1-0 the count.
Hey.
1-1.
Ball too high.
2-1.
Ball.
Another ball. Ellie Walker.
Hard. Two.
3-2.
Full count.
Full count. Here comes the pitch. And that's foul, out of play. Meerling really trying to battle it out here. He's protecting the plate. Grounder hit to Donovan, thrown to first for the out. There's one away. Just 2 outs remain in the ball game. Mark Kenya. There's a strike. 1-0.
That's down.
Ball taken low. Helsley is throwing the heat on the mound tonight. 1-2 is a swinging, striking miss on that.
Ball.
2-2.
Two strikes.
There's a short hop grounder hit to Crawford, thrown to first, and there's quick 2 down. So the Tigers are down to their last out here, and the Cardinals still lead 4-0. Jake Rogers, he's 0 for 3. Flew out in the 7th. Wow, that was a heater, swinging miss on that. 0-1. Foul tip, 0-2 the count. So the Tigers are down to their last strike here of the game. The pitch. And strike and miss. There we go. The Cardinals, a Redbird winner. The Cardinals win 4-0 here at Comerica Park. That's back-to-back wins for the Cardinals. They're on a 2-game winning streak here. They've taken 2 out of 3 here so far. Third final game of the series against the Tigers. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow night. It's a great day offensively for the Cardinals. There was a little bit of cooling off the offense this time around for the Cardinals as they weren't able to capitalize in big ways. So there were a lot of runners left on base for the Cardinals. But Sonny Gray comes through with some stellar, immaculate pitching that really just shuts down the Tigers in this one. And so it was a really, really good game here. The Cardinals win 4-0 here at Comerica Park. Sonny Gray picks up his 100th win, career win. Our player of the game goes to Sonny Gray. He pitched 8 innings, had 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. So our player of the game is Sonny Gray, who picks up his 100th career win. Really great job to Sonny Gray. The loss goes to Jack Flaherty, the former Cardinals pitcher. He pitched 4.1 innings and had 9 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 4 earned runs. So really terrific day of Cardinals baseball here. Let's go exit the post game and go to our pregame for tomorrow. So the Cardinals right now are 500, 15-15 on the season. Cardinals are 500, 1 game back from first place right now. So it's really anybody's game. You have the Cubs at the top of the Central, Pirates, Reds, Brewers, just 3 games back. Let's take a look at as far as the pregame for tomorrow. Tomorrow on the mound, you have Kyle Gibson. He's 3 for 2 with a 1.27 ERA. Really good job Kyle Gibson has been doing for the Cardinals against Tariq Skubal. Skubal, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. So against Tariq, who is 3 for 2 with a 2.52 ERA. So it's going to be a great matchup tomorrow at Comerica Park. And then let's take a look at the calendar. Cardinals will have an off day on Thursday, and they head back to Busch Stadium for a 6-game homestand with the Chicago White Sox coming to town and the New York Mets. And you have them leaving again for, it looks like, a 7-game road trip against the Milwaukee Brewers and Los Angeles Anaheim Angels. So, yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining. This is Blake Lugie on Valley Sports Midwest. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be rebroadcasted, retransmitted, or redisseminated in its entirety without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. Remember, when you download the Phillips 66 app and you fill up with 8 or more gallons of gas, Cardinals tickets for Monday through Thursday night games are 50% off, courtesy of Phillips 66, only when you use the Phillips 66 mobile app. Window Nation. For every 2 windows you buy, Window Nation is going to give you 2 windows free. Plus, they'll give you 0% interest, 0% financing for 2 years when you buy 2 windows. That's right. When you buy 2 windows, they're going to give you 0%. All right. Thanks for joining us.